Good morning. I am Karen Ray. I love Mondays. Mondays are my favorite. I tend to have the most energy. All the ideas are streaming. You're getting going. So I am from the Fave Biz Society. I'm the founder and the Fave Lifestyle Group. So we have lots of fun at Fave, and I would love to invite you to hop on over there when you have a chance and check it out. I am talking about how to show up consistently. That's what we do at Fave. In our business society, once a week we meet on Monday evenings or Tuesdays. You can always get a free pass if you want to pop in and meet the women of Fave. It is for women entrepreneurs, but we talk a lot about showing up consistently, and that's why we have a weekly meeting. We talk about what is our one main focus. So what's your main focus for July? What are you doing this week? What's that one thing that's driving you? So we talk a lot about creating a hashtag for your business. And so mine is hashtag celebrating 1 million women. So I always put that at the top of my page. I'm kind of old school. I use spiral notebooks to write a lot of notes. And so we do that. We talk about what is our one main focus, and then what can we celebrate with you? So starting off this Monday, and I will be here Monday mornings at 9 a.m. What is your one main focus, and what can we celebrate with you, and who can we connect you with? What kind of resources do you need to propel your business forward? And so that's what we talk about. And we talk about hot topics that are important to us to build our businesses. So many fun things. So today, I am going to be talking a little bit about 5 easy steps to amplify your message. And we have done that here at Fave for some time. A little bit about me. I started Fave Lifestyles, about 7 years ago. I started filming a web show, had never filmed. Actually, I was a stay-at-home mom for 27 years and did all kinds of things during that time, but had never run a business. And so I started, it was a passion project, and I got my little film crew. We all kind of learned together and created live stream shows before it was really a thing. And did that for several years, and we did it live. And so we'd invite women in. And I realized during that time that women were really craving places to gather, creating places to connect authentically. And so we are not a networking group. We are a business society where we are connecting authentically through events, through our signature programs. And we are finding that women through this program, they have done over $40,000 worth of business in the last 5 months together. What a perk. They come for the community and they enjoy the perks. So we have a business society, and we're opening up our new market boutique for the people who just want to come and put their offers and their events into our system of 4.6 thousand social media audience. So that's a little bit about Fave. And so let's talk a little bit about how you are the wow factor in your business. So yes, there are lots of other people who do what you do. Let's just face it, it's a big world out there. There's a lot of people on social media, but you have your own unique personality. You are the wow factor, and people want to get to know you. They want to get to know your personality, what you like. Do you like dogs? Do you like blueberry pancakes? What is your signature things that you're going to build your social media around? It can be around your education, all sorts of things, and we'll talk about that. So just a couple things. A lot of people don't know how to harness that power of social media. And really, the successes that I have seen is because I have shown up consistently. During COVID, for an entire year, I went live for 4 days in a row, and showed up at 9 o'clock every morning. And really I first did it for me to show up. So I'd get my makeup on, I'd be ready for business and all set to go and have content, because then we can repurpose our content. And we'll talk a little bit more about that too. But yeah, so you are the wow factor. People want to get to know you. I remember, as I was building Fave, we do have a lifestyle magazine at favelifestyles.com. Go check it out. It's absolutely fabulous. But the women in our lifestyle group are going live as well. We would schedule them a show, and you can do that now in the business society, just kind of like this, how we're at the daily business workout. This is fabulous to step into somebody else's community and say hello and be known. I love what they're doing here, and that's why I'm going live every Monday morning. It is kind of forcing me to get out and meet a whole new community of people. So I'm super excited to be here and thrilled that and honored to be able to come live and chat with all of you. So yeah, so the wow factor, like I said, people need to get to know you. So as we were building Fave, the ladies were going live and we scheduled them a show. It's their own show, their own branding, all that kind of good stuff. So I remember one time one woman came to me and she goes, oh, I really like that. I really like Brenda. Or she didn't say her name. She said, I really like that lady with the short hair. She's really cute. And she talks about forgiveness. And she comes to us every week. And I think it's on Wednesdays. And yes, when Brenda Reese is a forgiveness coach, and she was going live every Wednesday at 10 a.m. And people knew who she was, what she talked about. They didn't always know her name, but they recognized her. And that, I think, is one of the things about social media. They may not know your name, but they know who you are. And I get that when I go out now to different meetings. It's like, oh, I see you. I see you. And it's like, where do I see you? And they know that they recognize you. So that opens up conversation to chat with them. So that's what it's kind of all about. Just being, you go into the mindset where that social media is a place to build your authority, to be seen, to be known, and to be heard. So those are the things about social media that you get to kind of keep it as you launch into being consistent. So consistency, what does that mean? Consistency is really about, you don't have to go live every day. You don't have to post every day, but set a time and a day that you are going to do it. And one of the things that I know that if you schedule it in, and I talk about this in our weekly chats, is if you say it out loud, you tell somebody and you write it down, it seems to happen a lot more. So if you are wanting to be consistent, set a consistency plan and then tell somebody and repeat it to yourself all the time. Say, oh yes, this week I'm going live on Mondays. Yes, I'm going live on Mondays at 9 a.m. That's my schedule. Put it in your calendar, block it out so nobody can schedule over it, and that way it will be more likely to happen. So anyway, so let's talk about 5 tips to amplify your message. 1, engage and create conversation. So there's a lot of different ways to be consistent with different types of posts. You can do something like this, go live. You can have educational posts. You can have inspiration, like quotes, different things like that, encouraging articles. The education, a lot of people, maybe they don't know exactly what you do. Did you know a lot of people don't know why they should have a coach? Maybe a business coach, a life coach, this coach or that coach, a fitness coach. So help educate them, not just on what you provide as a product or service, but maybe the whys of how it's transformed other people and what they're experiencing, and why they came to you first of all. And what was the question that drove them to your clients to you? What's that problem that you solve? What's the transformation? There's all kinds of fun stuff to talk about. And I love talking about that kind of stuff. So if you ever need help, just reach out. We can brainstorm together. So engage, have some, there's these viral posts that some social media platforms tend to like. It's not where you put your graphic or any links or anything like that. But it's just these little viral posts, what's your favorite hamburger joint? Because sometimes people won't comment on some of your posts because there's really nothing to comment on. You haven't asked them a question or something that's just easy to go, yeah, I like this or like that. There was a great one by Tammy Gall the other day, one of our experts at Fave. She asked, what is something you can't live, or I forget exactly how she put it, but like, what can you not live without? Or what is something that you always buy? And mine was lipsticks and shoes. Those are my things that I buy, and I love it. I can never have enough of them. I think that was maybe how she, go into the business side, you'll see the post. It's super cute. And you can comment on it too. But just little things like that, or what was your favorite movie growing up or in high school, or what's the song that helps motivate you when you need a lift. So fun little stuff like that, and just throw that in. Yeah, it's fun. And make sure you're commenting on all those people who are commenting on your post as well. I find sometimes that's the hardest. So I actually now am having to schedule that into, so I schedule in my social media comment time. So just however that works for you. Some of you are just really good on the fly, just doing that type of stuff. So collaborate. You can collaborate like here, like with the daily business workout. Just love what they're doing here. Collaborating, tapping into other people's communities, tapping into their newsletters. So if you have maybe somebody who doesn't do exactly what you do, but maybe they are a power partner, somebody who you could collaborate with and you could share some of their information on your newsletters and vice versa, or share on their page, or they could come and let them have a group of people, 4 or 5 people, whatever, let them know you're going live. Hey, could you support me today? Just put a like or put a comment. Yes, people are really, willing to help. They'll let you know if they can't, and that's okay. But you'll never know if you don't ask. So there you go. Number 3, be consistent and to build trust. That's, again, schedule that in. How many times are you going to go do a post? Is it once a week? Is it twice a week? What does that look like for you? And so figure that out. And it can be, there's little systems, like what I do is I schedule, we have this really handy dandy system, and I do have an affiliate link if you are interested. It's called Social EKG. We do a ton of social media here at Fave Lifestyle. So we take your posts and we circulate that through our system from your offers, your events, all sorts of things. So we circulate that through our Instagram, our LinkedIn, and our 2 Facebook groups. So, but we take that and you can have little tabs like inspiration or welcome posts, your promos, all sorts of different things, and schedule it out, because then it goes, we have a schedule. Then I take that post and then I put it into my newsletter. So whatever posts are going out today, that is going in my Monday newsletter or my Tuesday newsletter, however that looks for you. So you create a system that's going to work, that will just take that overwhelm away about social media. And once you've created something, remember, you can reuse it. If you have done an educational post, an inspiration post, make sure that there's 2 different ways you can reuse it. And one is to just recirculate that, create 1 month of content, and you know what? Do it the next month, because the people who see it next month are most likely not the people who saw it last month. So just reuse that content if you can, or build up to 3 months and then repeat that quarter, something like that. That's really easy. I do Monday motivation, Tuesday tips, Wednesday welcome, Thursday is our marketplace, and Friday is our all of our favorites and our freebies. So, and then every once in a while we'll do social Saturday. So we have create a system so you can just follow. It's like, oh, Monday, I just need a quote. Let's go put a quote out there. And so or maybe ask, what's your favorite quote, and do a viral post and let your audience or your people participate. So create some type of system. Like I said, our social EKG system is super slick. So if you are doing a lot of posting and you don't want to use different systems for all the different platforms, this goes out with one push of a button. It's super simple and I love it, and makes life super easy. So if you do a lot of social media, that is an option for you as well. Be a storyteller. I remember one time a social media expert was talking about Jonathan Christian. This is a tip from him. He was talking about finding something that is uniquely you. So maybe, and he gave this example, and I just thought it was great. A woman was there, she's a realtor, and she said, well, I want to be very professional, very businesslike, but in today's world, people really want authentic. They want to know who you are. And so he said, well, pick what's something that people love about houses or where they gather. It's the kitchen. The kitchen is a place to gather. And maybe your grandmother had a special blueberry pancake recipe. And that's something that you could share about and start talking about kitchens, show pictures about kitchens, show pictures about people gathering in kitchens or why it's such an important place. So you've got 4 or 5 posts right there. And then maybe do a little live around a kitchen. This is my kitchen. This is where my family gathers. This is my favorite recipe. And I'm going to give you a freebie of that recipe. Give of your heart and of your skills. You don't have to give them everything because of course you want to charge for your programs, but give them a little taste of something. And sometimes it can just be something totally off the wall. It can be a recipe. It could be, tips, 5 tips to whatever, for a better life or however that looks for you. Lots of fun things to do there. So be a storyteller. Maybe you invite somebody else, like on a show like this. We have done many shows where we invite, in fact, on Wednesdays in the Fave Biz Society, I interview our community members. So if you are interested in sharing in the Fave lifestyles and the Fave Biz Society community, please reach out to me. We talk about, I call it asking the expert. So you get to share a little bit of your expertise and why people come to you, some quick tips, and then we'll have some rapid fire questions so people can get to know you. So be a storyteller. So I talk a lot about my story. I have different names for it. The art of moving forward. I walked through 5 major life transitions in a very short amount of time in a 2-year period, and really had to reach deep down on how I was going to do that. I had to make a choice, had to show up. And as we walk through different difficulties in life, yeah, we have to do that. How are we going to show up in our business? Are we going to let life take us sideways? And sometimes it does. Sometimes we have to take a little bit of time away, or however that looks for you and your family, and or whatever the circumstance may be. But how do you just decide how you want to show up? Educate yourself. Knowledge is power. Like I said, I was a stay-at-home mom for 27 years. I've had to educate myself in how to run a business, how to do finances, how to do marketing, how to create programs, and how to do graphics, how to do backgrounds, all these different things. But this is what I know. And my third thing in my chat always is who are you surrounding yourself with? Surround yourself with amazing people, like the people here. Marlene and Melissa are more than willing to help you out and help you create something here in the Daily Business Workout Club. So love the ladies that are there to help out and all that kind of good stuff. So number 5 point, set your expectations. Yes, set your expectations around social media. Sometimes it feels like it's crickets. So like here, when you're going live on Zoom, you're not sure anybody's there. I don't know. You have to have another screen somewhere, but like my second screen, I've got my notes. And so I can't see if you're there or not. And so sometimes it feels a little lonely. And that's why too, at Fave, we have in-person and virtual meetings where we can actually meet too, because we want you to feel loved and to know that there's other people supporting you. So, and on social media too, a lot of the people watch afterwards, watch the replay. So, but just keep doing it. You never know who's going to need that little bit of light that you're sharing in during that time that you're going live. So yes, so share away and set those expectations. It might just be one person that you are touching, and it may be today, it may be tomorrow. You just never know. So yes, so set your expectations. Excuse me, as I have allergies today. And know that social media is content marketing. So don't think that you're going to go live and you're going to get a sale or somebody signing up for your program like that. Some ladies do. Jackie Cote in our group, she is a vision coach. And if you ever have a chance, if you want to see an excellent, authentic, social media program, and the way she does it is so awesome. She just chats with you and you get to know her, and then she'll chat about her program and invite you in. Super simple, but yet so effective. So go check out Jackie Cote and see how she's doing, because she's doing a fabulous job. Tammy Cannon, Wonderful Morris, and all these ladies have different ways of approaching social media. Go check out what other people are doing and seeing how they are being effective, because they are moving forward. Excuse me. I'm losing my voice. So it's a good time to end. So anyway, there is a link for the downloadable if you would like it. It talks about the wow factor and 5 simple steps to amplify your message on social media. So I am thrilled to be here at the Daily Business Workout Club, and feel free to reach out. I love meeting women entrepreneurs. Our target market at Fave Lifestyles is women 40 plus. We are kind of tagged the unseen generation because the world does not market really to us. So it is vital that we step out, step up, and are present on social media to have our messages heard. So anyway, we'll see you next Monday. Have a great week.